Welcome to Mysterious and Unsolved. Today, we're looking at the mysterious case of Suzanne Morphew. Suzanne was a 49-year-old mother of two who lived in Chaffee County, Colorado, with her husband Barry, a landscaper. On May 10, 2020, Mother's Day, she went missing after allegedly going for a bike ride near her home. Her bike was found abandoned by a bridge, but there was no sign of Suzanne or any struggle. Her disappearance sparked a massive search effort involving hundreds of volunteers, local and state authorities, the FBI and the CBI, Colorado Bureau of Investigation. But despite numerous searches, interviews, and tips, no trace of Suzanne was found for more than 3 years. During that time, the investigation took several twists and turns, revealing bizarre clues and possible motives for her disappearance. Before we delve into the most shocking aspects of the case, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Now, on to the video. The chipmunk alibi. Barry Morphew claimed he was out of town on a landscaping job in Broomfield, about 150 miles away from his home, when Suzanne went missing. He said he left early in the morning on May 10th and returned late at night on May 11th. He also said he spent most of his time in Broomfield killing chipmunks with a tranquilizer gun to protect his client's property from rodents. He said he killed 85 chipmunks and disposed of them in different trash bins around town. He also said he encountered other wildlife, such as a bull elk, deer with horns, and a turkey while driving around. The spy pen. Investigators found a spy pen in Barry's truck that contained audio recordings of conversations between him and Suzanne. The recordings revealed that Suzanne wanted to end their marriage and that Barry was abusive, controlling, and manipulative. They also revealed that Suzanne was having an affair with a man she met online, whom she communicated with through LinkedIn and Snapchat. She sent him a selfie on May 9th at 2:03 p.m., which was the last known contact she had with anyone before she disappeared. The murder charge. On May 5, 2021, almost a year after Suzanne's disappearance, Barry Morphew was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and attempting to influence a public servant. The arrest affidavit alleged that Barry had staged the bike ride scenario to cover up his involvement in Suzanne's death. It also alleged that he had disposed of her body and other evidence in various locations, including his Broomfield worksite and a river near his home. The affidavit cited circumstantial evidence, such as inconsistent statements, suspicious behavior, cell phone data, GPS data, surveillance footage, and blood evidence. The dropped charge. On April 28, 2022, just before Barry's trial was set to begin, the district attorney asked the judge to dismiss all charges against him without prejudice, meaning they could be refiled later. The district attorney cited newly discovered evidence that required further investigation and testing. The judge granted the request and released Barry from custody on $500,000 bail. The nature of the new evidence was not disclosed to the public or to Barry's defense team. The lawsuit. On May 5, 2022, exactly 1 year after his arrest, Barry Morphew filed a $15 million lawsuit against the prosecutors and investigators involved in his case. He accused them of violating his civil rights through malicious prosecution, unlawful detention, fabrication of evidence, conspiracy, defamation, and emotional distress. He claimed he was innocent and that he had been falsely accused and imprisoned for 5 months based on flimsy evidence and speculation. The discovery. On October 4, 2023, more than 3 years after Suzanne's disappearance, her remains were finally found in Saguache County, about 45 miles south of her home. They were discovered by accident during a search for another missing woman named Edna Quintana, who vanished on May 3, 2023. Quintana's whereabouts are still unknown. Suzanne's remains were identified by DNA testing and were buried in a shallow grave in a desert area known as the Boneyard by locals. 5 other people have disappeared or been found dead in that same area in recent years. The discovery of Suzanne's remains has reignited the investigation into her death and raised new questions about who killed her and why. The CBI has set up a new tip line for anyone who has information about the case. The Morphew family has expressed their hope that justice will be served and that the person or persons responsible for Suzanne's death will be found. Barry Morphew has maintained his innocence and has accused the authorities of trying to re-accuse him without any new evidence. His lawsuit is still pending in court. The case of Suzanne Morphew is a complex and tragic mystery that has captivated the public and baffled the investigators for years. It is a story of love, betrayal, violence, and secrets that may never be fully revealed. What are your thoughts? Did her husband kill her, or do you think she was a victim of a serial killer? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video interesting, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Until next time, stay curious.